Welcome to Ferris Field at Delta State University. I'm Katie Smith for GoStatesmen.com. The baseball season started for the Statesmen a week ago at Palm Beach Atlantic in West Palm Beach, Florida. But just one more week in, the Statesmen are already playing Gulf South Conference games, hosting West Alabama here at home to kick it all off. Let's see some highlights. The Statesmen fed off the opening day home crowd in the first game of Saturday's doubleheader and got on the board early, scoring a run in the bottom of the first inning. In the top of the second, West Alabama gets runners on second and third, but pitcher Michael Manley gets the UWA batter to swing for the second out. Those runs never score. West Al does plate runners in the third and fourth innings, so here in the top of the seventh, Delta State trails 2-1. Jonathan Moody on the mound. Tigers go 3 up, 3 down as Moody gets the last 2 on strikeout. Delta State comes alive in the bottom of the 8th. Benji Sullivan already on base, and Casey Hinton singles to left field. So 2 on and an 0-2 pitch to Dex Harrington. He beats the throw to first. We've got bases loaded. Perfect timing for Ricky Velez to smack the ball into left field. Hinton and Sullivan score. Delta State takes a 3-2 lead, and West Al changes pitchers. Carlos Leal follows up a few batters later with a 2 RBI single, and with 6 hits in the 8th inning, Delta State beats West Alabama 5-2 in the first game on Saturday. Game 2 went to the Tigers, though, 7-1, so Sunday's showdown was the key to winning the series. And a beautiful day for Game 3. West Alabama started off the scoring in the top of the first inning, but the Statesmen quickly responded. DSU has already scored 2 here when its bases loaded. Benji Sullivan gets walked. The automatic score comes in. Delta is now up 3-1. Juan Rivera up at the plate uses that bases loaded scenario, drops a little hit in shallow right field. Hunter Twitty and Ben Pickard cross the plate. It's now 5-1 Statesmen. Let's take it to the 5th as West Alabama threatening to cut into the lead with bases loaded. Pitcher Ricky Winters puts a stop to that with a key strikeout. Top of the 6th, Casey Green into pitch now for Delta State. 1 on for UWA, but the batter goes down swinging for Green. Statesman defense holding steady, though the Tigers score 1 in the 7th. Juan Rivera takes the grounder at third, ends the inning for UWA. 3 up, 3 down in the 8th for the Delta State defense as Green stops a shot towards the mound, gets the out at first. Statesmen still on top 5-2. Taylor Stark comes in to finish out the pitching in the top of the 9th. 1-2 pitch, batter goes down looking. Delta State takes the series with a 5-2 win over West Alabama in Game 3. Head coach Mike Kinnison says the opening Gulf South Conference series proves his team is coming along.
Well, we'd love to have swept and won all 3 games, but, you know, our team right now is kind of a work in progress. We're trying to solve some things and figure a lot out. Pitching rotations, pitching roles, who can do what in certain spots. I think we'll be a good hitting team at some point. We just haven't gotten off to a good start offensively. Thankfully, you know, like today, we were able to put together 1 inning and hold on. But that's not the way we want to travel every game. You know, we just have not swung the bats well out of the gate early. But I'm optimistic that'll improve. You know, concerned about some defensive lapses we've had. But, again, this is kind of a new team, and we've got to learn to play together. We've got to learn to, you know, make plays under pressure. Some good things. You know, I thought Casey Green gave us a really good middle innings performance today. Was really concerned about Ricky Winters because it's the first time for him to really start, and he's been plagued with some arm problems, but you know, we knew he wouldn't go very deep, but you know, he gave us a good solid start, and nice job by Taylor Stark to finish up.
But what about the kinks coach once worked out? He says there's not really a timeline, but the team is always working on it.
You know, baseball's a challenging game. You know, West Alabama's got a good club. They held our bats down. They pitched well. And, you know, all in all, we did some things that were allowed us to win 2 out of 3, and I'm thankful for that. We're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to try and find out what our identity is as a team. We're searching a little bit for that. Just really don't think right now we're playing with confidence and the competitiveness that I want, but I'm optimistic that's going to come.
Between the opening series at Palm Beach Atlantic and the home opening series against West Alabama, Delta State has got each of its pitchers time on the mound, and Coach Kinnison says roles are starting to be defined.
We've had to revamp our starting rotation, and some injuries have made that a little more challenging to do, so we got to make sure those guys are healthy, and we're looking for a third starter right now and see who can be strong in that role. But, you know, we got a couple of guys in the bullpen that I've got confidence in that could probably start for us, but in the course of a long weekend series or a week-long, you know, schedule, you need guys in your bullpen you can go to multiple times. So there's some questions to figure out, and we're going to do our best to solve them. But, you know, players will do that for us. They'll make those decisions on the field, and we've got competition at several spots. We're using a lot of different lineups right now, and I'm just giving guys a chance to separate themselves and to establish themselves and show me who's the best.
Over the 3 games with the Tigers, Delta State recorded 25 hits. Coach would like the bat swinging a little better, and he expects that to pick up quickly.
I don't think there's any predictable formula for that. We just keep working at it. Baseball's a funny game. I think so much of hitting is a confidence contagious thing. A couple of guys hit, you know, square some balls up, really drive balls. It kind of breeds confidence within the team, and the reverse happens too. You know, a couple of bad at bats kind of maybe permeates the dugout a little bit. So I just think it's a confidence thing and being a little more competitive at the plate.
Having faced just 2 teams so far this season, the Statesmen have a 3-3 overall record with plenty of lessons from the 2 series to carry into the rest of the season.
Well, I think certainly we've learned that we can't give up a big inning defensively. That's responsible for 2 of the losses that we've had, and we've got to stay away from that. We've got to play clean, no question about it. And I think we've got to be a little more patient at the plate, and as I said, a little more competitive. We, you know, you hate to put handcuffs on hitters, and you have to hate to have them take a lot of pitches, but we still aren't where we need to be in terms of plate discipline and pitch selection. So I think those are the things that obviously we all see.
So the Statesmen go 2-1 on the season, also meaning we're now 2-1 in Gulf South Conference play. For GoStatesmen.com, I'm Katie Smith.